What's going on, everybody? Mr. Lad over here. Before we get into the video, I do want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. Guys, the channel has been blowing up recently, and I'm so thankful for all the love and support and all the appreciation that you guys show me. I really appreciate it, so I want to be able to give back to you the best information, the best content possible. So with that being said, guys, let's get to it. So before we go ahead and move forward, I do want to say, please excuse me, I have been sick for the past couple days. Last week, I went out of town. I drove 20 hours over to St. Louis. I was at a conference over there. I was there all week. I drove 20 hours back, got no sleep on the bus, and now I'm just feeling, my throat's sore. But that all being said, there have been YouTubers who have been talking about Facebook branding, Facebook companies that have a social marketing presence that just came up recently. And I do want to say, yes, there are a lot of companies out there like that. And one of them actually reached out to me through my Instagram page, which, by the way, if you do not follow my Instagram page and you're on Instagram, be sure to follow Detailing Tricks, the letter N tips. I'll put a link down below, or you just type in Mr. Lad. That all being said, though, a company reached out to me, and we might be familiar with them, Torque Detailing Products. So a gentleman by the name of Sweeney, he goes by the name Sweeney, his name's Dan Sweeney. He reached out to me over my Instagram page, said, hey, we'd love to get you some product, give it a try, put it on your YouTube channel, do some reviews. So we went ahead and did that. Torque Detailing Products has quite a few products, I guess you can say, in their arsenal, and they've sent me a few of them. They sent me their Mirror Shine, which we will review today. They sent me their ceramic spray coating, which we will review in a future video, as well as their waterless wash, which we will review, and also a product that's on the market to be sold soon. Let's go ahead and let's get to it. So Torque Detailing has their flagship product, which is known as Torque Detail Mirror Shine. Mirror Shine is as the label says, or has polymer lock and seal technology. It adheres to the paint surface, and it gives incredible shine. So this is not a Carnauba product. It is not a natural product. This is synthetic. We got to remember, these 6-month sealants and all that, 9 times out of 10 are not going to be Carnauba based. They're going to be strictly synthetic, maybe with a little Carnauba inside of it. I know I did a review on the Suds Box sealant. I already forgot what it was called. The Suds Box sealant that I did a video on a couple videos back. That has a little bit of Carnauba inside of it, but it's mostly a synthetic blend. And so here is a synthetic Mirror Shine. It's their synthetic product, which is Mirror Shine. It is a spray-on, wipe-off sealant. It, from what they've described, is easy to use. I have not personally used it yet, so this video will be a candid first reaction, kind of my thoughts as I'm in the process. And with that all being said, I'm gonna give you my full, pure, honest review on the Torque Detail Mirror Shine. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna set up the panel, I'm gonna go ahead and prep it for you guys. We're gonna go ahead and show the installation process and how this actually works, and does it work well in direct sunlight. Thank you so much. Let's get to it. So here we get into it now. We've got the Torque Detail polymer, the Torque Detail Mirror Shine, the polymer lock with polymer lock. I'm stuttering, guys. I'm so sorry. It's with the polymer lock and seal technology. In case you guys care, it's made in America. So if that's important to you, that's good to know. So let's go into it. Caution: possible eye and skin irritant. That's given. Case of contact with the eyes, flush gently and thoroughly with warm water. Keep out of reach of children. Torque Detail is not responsible for misuse of this product. Store in cool, dry places. Avoid freezing temperatures. Now, of course, that is what you should always try to do. But I mean, I live in South Florida, and as a mobile detailer, this is going to be in my hot car that's in humid environments. So will that affect it? Hopefully not. I really don't think that affects products that much. I think that's more of just precaution, just to kind of cover their own end. But any company is going to say that. That's every single product company. So instructions: thoroughly shake before using. Just did that. Apply to clean, cool surface. Spray small amount directly on surface. So it says go ahead and spray to the surface directly, not in a cloth. Work on the surface with clean microfiber towel. Buff with the second microfiber towel until desired polish, and apply multiple coats for added shine and protection. So I talked to Sweeney about it, and he said that this is applied like a standard wax sealant. There's no cure time. Just go ahead and apply it. The other products, yes, there is, but not with this one. So now the fact that it says that multiple coats can give different levels of shine and protection, then that's cool. That's good to know. Let's go ahead and go through the whole opening process and all that. Comes with one of these little caps here. That's good. That means that it's not going to leak when it's being sent to you. That's good. That's a good measure of safety and all that. Here we go. There. Okay. So I've already not opened the product all the way, but I have already actually opened the cap when I first got it and smelt it. And what I love about this, and I told Sweeney about it already, what I love about this product is that it actually smells like orange. Most companies like a bubblegum, berry, cherry, something like that. This actually smells like oranges, which is so different and unique compared to most products. I mean, you have orange citrus interior cleaners that might have that smell, but this actual sealant smells like oranges, which I think is pretty cool. I haven't seen one like that. There probably are other companies that do that, but I personally have not used one. So if there are, go ahead and leave in the comment section below. Let me know what other ones have that same scent. I'm gonna go ahead and do about half the hood. It may not be directly half. I'm not using a tape line. I'm just going ahead and I'm just applying to it in the sunlight on the left side here, and we'll get to it. So I'm gonna go ahead. I don't know how this stuff sprays, so this is my first time. I'm gonna go ahead and just go with the flow here. So let's check it out. Now, if you notice, I did not polish the hood yet. Reason why I'm not polishing the hood is because 9 times out of 10, most users are not gonna polish before using this product. Now, the ceramic product, I will go ahead and polish beforehand because you're gonna polish before ceramic product. But this right here, most people aren't gonna polish beforehand. So I'm just gonna go ahead, I washed it, I clayed it, dried it, I did a IPA wipe down, all that. Let's get to it. Okay, so this is not like a thin product. What does this remind me of? It reminds me of the 3D Express Wax. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Yeah, you should be able to see that on the camera. It's white, it's blotchy. It comes up clear when I move my fingers around, but I can feel a bit of the slickness and lubricity. But it reminds me of the 3D's Express Wax, which I find very, very intriguing and unique. So that means there's probably going to be some type of fillers inside the product. So I'm just going to go ahead and, like how anyone would normally apply a wax, I'm going to go ahead and just wipe in the first coat. Now that I got even spread, it seems to buff off quite well. I have very minor streaking, and I expect that from a product like this. The reason why I expect that is because it's a thick consistency. And it's the same thing that happened with the 3D Express Wax back when they had the HD Express. And I think even the chemical guys, I think they even have an instant wax that does that too. But it feels very good under the rag. And if I look at it, there is a definite enhancement in the shine and in the gloss. Now it says you can go ahead and do multiple layers for added shine and protection. So I'm gonna do one more layer. not as heavy as before, because especially since my towel is already kind of saturated. But I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it again. Now I'm not using 2 towels only because I'm just doing it on 1 panel. There's no reason to use 2 towels if you're working on 1 panel. Now, using general precaution here. To use general caution, if you're working on a dark car in direct sunlight, this isn't a dark panel, but I am working in direct sunlight and I had minor streaking. If you're doing that, work in smaller sections. Don't hit half the hood at a time. Go ahead, do maybe a quarter of the hood, quarter of a panel. Oh man, that feels really slick. That feels really nice. Feels really nice. In comparison to the other side, oh yeah, that feels much better. Now, I don't know, there might be a little bit of overspray on this side. There might be a little bit of, how do you say? There might be a little bit that I accidentally went over with the towel over here, so it's not gonna be a definite line. But with that being said, I've got 2 coats applied. Let's do a quick little water test and let's see how it goes. So there's an obvious and clear difference between both panels, both sections, both sides. The right side is not repelling water at all, to where the left side is repelling water much faster. And once all the residue from the product came off, now it's kind of gotten more towards its natural look, natural feel. You can tell it's more of a sheeter. It's not a beater. I do not have a, what do you call it, a leaf blower with me. I'm not using one, so I'm not going to do a leaf blower test here. But what I am going to do is I'm going to go get my drying towel real quick. I put it inside to dry a little bit. I'm going to come back, dry it off. We're going to do a couple of washes with just a little bit of Dawn dish soap to see its chemical repellency, to see if it repels chemicals well, and we'll take it from there. Be right back, guys. So I dried the panel off to go ahead and get any water minerals off. So let's go ahead and let's see the water status level right now. So there's an obvious repel. I hope you can see it on the camera, but there's an obvious repel in the water. I'd like to get a black hood, but nobody has a black hood for me. So yeah. Let's go ahead and let's wash it down real quick with the Dawn. I just put it, literally, I mean, it looks like there's a lot of suds, but that's just because Dawn has a lot of suds in it. Just gonna do a light wash, like how we did with the turtle wax seal and shine video, the ice spray, the ice seal and shine. Let's check it out. So, I'm sorry, it looks 100% flat, but let's go ahead and let's dry it off, because there's probably just some, what do you call it? There probably is just some deposits, minerals, whatever you want to say, from the actual Dawn dish soap. So, drying it off, trying to remove any residue. That's the word, residue. And I hope there is, because, you know, so far I really do like the torque detail mirror shine. Okay, let's give it a try. I'll tell you what, the shine looks really good from my angle. I don't know about you, but at least from my angle it looks good. Okay, so the chemical repellency has come back. I see it is now starting to push away water, where in comparison to the right side, it really isn't. So, but I will say that it has degraded. I don't know if the word magnificently is in right context here, but it has died down a lot, the actual repellency. So, and I kind of figured that, you know, we're so spoiled now with these SiO2 products and these turtle wax and some of these other products that tend to just push product off like crazy. You can kind of expect it. I'm gonna go ahead and do one more rinse off with, I'm gonna wash it down one more time with Dawn dish soap. I only have just a few drops of Dawn, and I've got about 2.5 gallons of water here. Really, I don't have much soap at all in here. All right. Let's dry it down, just kind of get the residue off. I'm kind of expecting it to be done already by what I've seen. I'm kind of expecting it to kind of die by now. Love my sucker towel. Love my sucker towel. It has died down a little bit, but I love that sucker towel. All right, let's give it another try. And as I expected, I mean the sheeting is drastically compromised here. Kind of expected these results, but it is what it is. So there you have it, guys. Let's go ahead and let's move forward and let me finish out this video. There you guys have it. That was Torque Details Mirror Shine. My final thoughts about it. I like the product because of the fact it is a thicker consistency. And I did notice, I forgot to mention it on the video, but I did notice that it did fill in this marring that came on from the clay process. So, you know, it does act as a filler, and I really, really like that. I think that's something that's great, and that adds a lot of value towards the type of detailing you're trying to do. If you have minor marring, minor scratching, the Mirror Shine will fill in those gaps. So that is a strong pro that I have. Another strong pro, I do happen to like this scent. It's so different. Orange is such a different scent. Or orange citrus is so different than all the other exterior detailing products that all smell like bubblegum, raspberry, blueberry, mulberry, whatever even a mulberry smells like. But you know, there's all these berry sweet smells where now you finally have a company that's like, let's just do something different. Let's be different. Let's look different. Let's market ourselves different. And so they did, and I happen to like this scent. The thing I do not like about the product, halfway, not a pro, it's not a pro, it's not a con, it's just something to make mention of, is the application process. You're not going to use it like a quick detailer. It's not going to be used like Technician's Choice. You're going to have to put the same proper precautions into it that you would with turtle wax, ice spray wax, if you're in an environment like mine. As you can see, it's 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm sweating, I'm dripping over here, my face is flushed. That's just, you know, it's just one of the proper precautions. But you know what, that's not a pro nor a con, because that's just the nature of the beast. That's just the name of the game. There's very, very, very few products that you can actually do a whole panel at a time. Most of them are not very long lasting spray waxes. Turtle wax, the Ice line, has just beat everyone out of the market, and I don't know how they've done what they've done with their technology, but they seem to do very, very well. The Torque Detail, the Mirror Shine, it works very well. My only con that I have about it is its chemical resistancy. So I know that the Last Coat recently just revamped their formula because everyone was complaining. $40 a bottle for 16 ounces when it doesn't even do this. We're kind of in the same vein with Torque Detail. A little fun fact about Sweeney, him and I grew up in the same area. We did not know each other prior to him reaching out to me about the products. And so we have, you know, familiar backgrounds. We both come from South Florida. He's moved up to Orlando. Part of his team's in New York and other parts in Jacksonville. And so, you know, he's got a team of marketers and people put together. And guys, I think you're on the right track with Mirror Shine. I know it's your flagship product, but my personal opinion, my personal experience, you're on the right track. Just do something and make the chemical resistancy a little bit better. That being said, I am not saying this because Sweeney was and his team were generous enough to send me product. I'm saying this because I'm just being honest. I do like the product for what I've used it on so far. and I'm excited to try the rest of the products. My only issue is I wish they would just amp up the chemical resistancy a little bit. Now, let's be real here. Let's be frank. No one is probably washing their car with Dawn dish soap. No one smart, at least, is washing their car with Dawn dish soap every single week unless they want to reapply. I just wanted to kind of see what boundaries this product, as far as chemical resistancy, would cross. What boundaries or what walls are held up within this product. And it didn't do too well with Dawn dish soap with just a little bit of soap, less than an ounce of soap and a few gallons of water, maybe 2 to 2.5 gallons of water. So, you know, there is that to say about it. So there you have it, guys. That was Torque Details Mirror Shine. If you like this video, if you like the product, go ahead and leave a thumbs up on the video. Leave a thumbs down if you want to. You don't have to you do whatever you want. It's completely fine with me. I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you guys. You guys have just been flooding my channel, and I'm noticing it's from the Turtle Wax Seal and Shine video. So that is so cool. I'm so glad it's brought benefit and it's brought some type of positivity towards your YouTubing experience. So thank you so much, guys. Love you all. Thank you all. Once again, Mr. Ladd over here signing out. Love you all. Take care. All right, guys, I have to try it real quick. We'll make this like 10-15 seconds at the end of the video, but I have to try it real quick and see how it holds up. You know what? You can use it, in my experience right here, on a light panel and somewhat shade. You can use it as spraying it on a wet panel and just drying it. Interesting to know. Love y'all. And while we're at it, we might as well do one more update and one more check. Can I use it as a spray on rinse off product? Hoo hoo hoo. Yes, you can. It may not last the longest. It may only last to the next wash, but there's another use you can get out of it. Love y'all.